Hello, welcome back to the videos. Bit of an update today. Haven't really vlogged for a while. We'll get into why in a bit later on. Sorry if the audio is a bit rubbish. Haven't got my GoPro. I've lent it to a friend, which is silly when I wanted to make a vlog, but he needed it. What a beautiful day. We're off to sunny St Ives for a coffee, and I've probably got toothpaste all over my face. Bit of an update. Topics today: deep section wheels, TT bikes, new group sets. I mean, you know, if that's not enough to hit that subscribe button, I don't know what is. So yeah, let's go. So yeah, as you might have already seen if you follow me on Instagram, at Cycling Sucks, I've got the Hyperspace D67s on. I would just be using these for racing, but I've actually got a puncture on, I don't know why I'm pointing at that, I've actually got a puncture on my previous 50s. So I've got a new tyre, I'm just being lazy and I can't be bothered to take it to the shop. So yeah, first port of call are those new winspace wheels. Excellent wheels. I've done a couple of TT races since my last video, 110, 125. I'll talk about the 10 later because that comes into the TT bike section of the video. But I did a 25-mile TT. I was really happy with the way I sort of attacked it and paced it. I said to myself, I thought I could hold 250 watts for an hour, and I'll put my Strava up on screen, but spoiler alert, that's exactly what I did. So I was really happy with the way the bike was set up, the way the wheels felt. Conditions were really good. It was a little bit cold when I started because it was quite early in the morning. But yeah, really happy with that. To be honest, going from the 50s to the previous generation 50 mil deep Hyperspace wheels to these 67s, at first I didn't notice a massive difference, and actually I felt they were a little bit stiffer and a little bit more sort of like linear, which I quite like the flickable, I like the way that the other ones handled initially, but obviously now I'm used to these. They're awesome bit of kit, awesome addition to the bike. You might ask why I've got 50s and 67s. Previous videos you would have seen that I've got a new frame coming this year. Big secret as to what it is. Drop a comment below if you have an inkling of what it is. If you know what it is and you're one of my mates, then don't put it. But yeah, maybe have a guess or comment what you want to see the frame, the build that we're going to be doing this year, which I'll talk about a little bit more later on when I talk about the electronic group set. So just stopped in St Ives for a nice coffee, which I'm sure you've probably already seen. Nice day today, very nice. So just to fill you in on the TT bike situation, I bought a TT bike, here it is. Pretty much from the get-go, I didn't really feel comfortable on it. The front felt like super low. I know it's an aggressive position, probably a lot more aggressive than I'm used to, etc, etc. But yeah, I thought I'd give it a go. But in classic like Abe Simpson, I was pretty much straight in and straight out, so that's up for sale. I did a TT on it, a 10-mile Laddock, a course that I know really well. I felt like I paced myself really well, although I couldn't see any of my stats like heart rate data, cadence, power, or anything like that. Didn't have a power meter on the bike for a start, and then the position of my Garmin mount was basically couldn't see it. So just kind of went by feel. Felt okay for around 7 to 8 miles. The last 2 miles I just really struggled. Probably the best thing you'll be able to see is if I put my cadence data up on screen, you'll see how many times towards the end I had to dip out and pretty much stop pedaling just because I was wasting so much energy trying to stay in that position and couldn't hold it. I just had to kind of like rearrange and stuff like that. So I was pretty gutted with the performance. Got back to HQ, got my time, and I was 1 second quicker. So the bike's obviously quicker. It's just me not being consistent and couldn't keep to that position. So, you know, it was a steep learning curve for me. It's a great bike. It's back up on eBay. Hopefully it sells and I get my money back, because I've just bought an electronic group set for the new frame, which I'm yet to reveal, obviously. I mentioned it earlier on in the video. Exciting stuff. So hopefully July, that frame will be coming. Also, I've got a new video coming soon. Really important long ride coming in September, but I need to start kind of telling you guys about that as soon as possible, because we're going to be raising money for charity quite close to home, really. But I'll talk about that a little bit more in another video. So just to talk on it, just to bring it up kind of briefly, part of the reason why I haven't been making the vlogs recently, I mentioned it in the previous video, just haven't really felt like speaking into a camera. I used it for a bit of accountability with myself before, and then I really wanted to push on and be consistent and be creative and do different things and talk about different things. And obviously, like the wheels, could have done an unboxing video and stuff like that, and I just kind of haven't had that drive for it. So hopefully now I'm going to just realise that kind of like don't really like talking about this stuff on camera again, but like sort of like my mental health took a bit of a back seat, which is part of the reason why I started Cycling Sucks in the first place. I found cycling to be a massive mental health boost, as you'll probably see in some other videos that I've made. Just keeping my physical health in trim and giving me some solo time, you know, just riding with my own thoughts and listening to music and stuff. So hopefully that's going to start sort of like getting back in line and going from there, and then the videos will come thick and fast, and new videos come in hopefully every week, if not every fortnight. I've gone back to old school on my phone today, so apologies if the audio is a bit rubbish, but yeah, leave a comment below. Hope you've liked this video. It's a bit of a weird one, bit of a vlog, bit of an update, but enjoy your day.